She said, nigga. Okay, they got him moving crazy at 16. Luffy was a... Hey, Luffy been a menace, bro. Yeah, if you don't expect this... Ooh. One Piece 1135. Listen, man. Kuma's flashback. We in there. It's been dope. Like, bro, at the end of the day, with the One Piece anime, I genuinely appreciate the care that's been taken. I don't like the breaks. Y'all can tell me as much as y'all want. It's a reason for it. It's needed because of blase, blase, blah. I don't care. I still don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I still don't like them. Like a chopper recap? Nah. At this point, we're at a place right now, like, there are a few fights left. There's some fights left in the anime that we, actually, no, there's some moments. There's some amazing moments left in the anime for Egghead. Like, I had a realization this past weekend, y'all. I'm not even, like, it's certain anime that I'm not putting in the category with other anime, right? And One Piece and Dragon Ball, they're there for me. Where One Piece has elevated itself, where I think it's, like, legendary. That's how I feel about Dragon Ball and One Piece, those franchises. Low-key, I'm starting to feel that way about Naruto. This is 3 years ago. Oh, they gassing it. This is insane for pre-Expedition Luffy. Luffy was a... Hey, Luffy been a menace, bro. And the thing is, you can't say, like, he's not that strong just because we saw him do it. Oh, yeah? Are we going to talk about him staring east? Oh, jeez. Dragon, like, don't ask me my business. Wow. Wow. The thing is, like, that's you know how difficult that is, bro? Where my kid that I obviously care about, I can't say nothing to him. It's funny though, because the person who can understand Kuma more than any other person is Dragon. For different reasons, they can't talk to their child. He's like, I gotta see what the kid of Dragon is like. They got Luffy different as a kid. Okay, they got him moving crazy at 16. Kuma's a real, he's just a real one. Yeah. I like kind of these, not side stories, but kind of these side missions. I appreciate them. 'Cause I think for most characters, the great moments you remember, but the big moments you remember, but those aren't the moments that define them, you know? Like, I want to see the things that you went through that most people aren't privy to. People don't know about these things, these core memories, these core things that shape your character and your future. She's like, where's my mail, bro? Y'all know damn well Kuma would not forget to send Bonney any letters. And she know that too. Cool. You a hater. How does she? What do you mean? How you had so much rap? That's his daughter. About to crash out. Oh, she's ripped. See, the good part about this, and shout out to Oda for masterful writing, is that Bonney knows all of this now.
ご苦労様。お茶でもどう？いえ、おかしいわね。ボニーがだよな。
Come on, shorty. You already know the vibes.
はい。くすい逃げ。良薬だからね。コニーばあさん。念のためだよ。爪を隠すものさ。
Nah, that's real. That's real.
すごいわね、ドクター。
あとは島雲で、まあ目に見える半分はホログラムじゃがの。本来パンクハザードを。
A real one. A real one.
ペッペッペッペ。飛びそうなくらい体が軽い。
Damn, Kuma, what's the routine? I mean, not for the legs, because he just skipped the leg. The top?
自我のない人間とどちらが不幸かしら。自我を失うとは。
Vegapunk is, man, there's so much you can pull from One Piece characters, bro, because I think Vegapunk is a great representation of what it means to be human.
もういいぞ。
どう？私のことより可愛くないわね。受け入れろなんて無理よ。
Yeah.
大切な人がいるなら
完成間際までにする。あと1年というところか。
Oh my gosh, bro, like.
また手紙か。
As long as I have my free will, I'm gonna let her know that I love her every single time. That's love. That's pure love, bro.
ボニーはもうすぐ9歳なんだ。そう変わるか。誕生日おめでとう。ありがとう。
I love this. I love this, like, this music when it's like a happy moment. The OST, like, it just makes me happy as well. Nah, it's tough because now she feels like her dad forgot about her.
手紙来ないな。届くよ、ボニー。9歳になったよ。お父さん、手紙。
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bonney.
またクマに救われた。
危ないところ。
Dog, I promise, yo, as soon as Dragon starts going up, I promise it is up, bro.
しかしまた。
クマがそうしたいのなら、きっと訳があるんだ。
治った！見て！よかったね、ボニー。よく頑張ったね。外に出たい！ダメよ。ボニーちゃん、私たちは10歳の。嘘だ！嘘だよ！ベガパンクは1年で治るって言ってたもん。もう1年経ったよ。ダメです。ほっといて。
Bonney, fight back. She pretty. Her, man. Forget her, bro. Look at her arm. Damn, she grabbed it that hard.
ボニー、アルファたちは政府の諜報部員だよ。
看護師じゃねえのか。
Shout out to the Queen Dowager.
街で飲んだくれて話してたらしい。あんたの病気はって本当？
Yo, I just had the craziest thought. I just had the craziest thought.
健康なあんたはあと半年も家に閉じ込めるなんて変だよ。手紙
Alright,
よ一通もよこさない。
maybe it's a little bit too crazy. What if the Queen Dowager Connie is just Bonney, just from another, like, parallel universe, right? And she inserted herself into this through her powers to help herself, to help her younger self, to influence her future. Ah! It sounds Attack on Titan-esque. All right, let me... Hey, we got time travel in One Piece, all right? So I'm not trying to hear nothing.
話はつけてある。港へ行き、海に出てお父さんに会っておいで。会えるの？
I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
大丈夫。会えるさ。
It's like she knows, bro. Bro, I'm not going crazy, am I? Maybe a little bit. She said, man, I'm out.
あら、王宮に帰る。そう、お気をつけて。漁業たちはただの漁師じゃない。そこいらの海賊も怪獣も名を聞きゃ黙るほどのチンピラ漁師さ。
That's her crew.
これが外。風。
Like she said, you don't show your fangs. If they were privy to this, Alpha probably wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? She said, screw it. I can feel the sun again. She transformed like right outside the door though. Like, imagine, man, at this kid, she's been confined for years. You know what I'm saying? And she got healed because of the sacrifice of her dad. I don't know, man. Like, One Piece is not perfect, but damn it. The amount of joy that it's brought me, you can might as well call it perfect. I love the ship too. Big Eater. We outside, Bonney!
コニーを大悟外へどういうこと？ボニーだよ。嘘つけ！最高！よくも騙したわね。
Please, Rokoshiki. I want a Geppo, but you know she can skywalk.
監視対象者が逃げた場合、完全高速に切り替えてよし。
Oh, yes, yes. Yo, every time I'm gonna love it. I like every time somebody uses Geppo or one of the 6 powers. They're like, yo, they're using the 6 powers. It's that hype. I'm them. They're me. She's like, I can't go back. Fight back, baby. She said, nigga. Alpha's enjoying this. Okay. Yeah, if you don't expect this. Ooh. I love it. Bonney! Oh man. Nah, that made me happy. That is like an episode to make you happy. Yeah, man. Nah, Bonney is Straw Hat material. I don't think she should be a Straw Hat, but she's 1000% Straw Hat material, man. Like everything she's been through, her struggles, her backstory, her perseverance, her will, her mindset, her heart, all Straw Hat material. It is in a parallel world where something had happened to somebody like Nico Robin, which is kind of crazy considering what Robin means to the Straw Hats and but if anything happened to Robin or Vivia joined the crew, right? Bonney would be an apt replacement considering, like, obviously she's a woman, but also she has all the qualities, man. I do think she's better suited to be a revolutionary, but all right, let's see this preview, man. Let's see what it's looking like. This is gonna be a very difficult episode to watch, but we gonna do our thing. Y'all know what time it is. It is now time for the manga comparison to what we just watched. Chapter 1101. So we see here, yeah, Luffy used axe. This is story consistent. They copied this to the T. Him using axe, him asking Dragon about this. I do think they covered that really well in the anime with Dragon, because I feel like that's a lot of people, not a lot of people, but sometimes people overlook these moments where it's like, he's just looking east. So it's just like, you got to understand that he's literally, because of his position, he cannot say anything, you know? So he cannot interact to protect Luffy. Luffy going out to try to find Kuma here, he felt a presence. And then, of course, in the manga, they're not showing all those moments specifically. In the anime, they have the resources, and it's the medium to do that. So just see him talking about the big boss, but we see him in his traditional just form when he's excited, right? I think even Kuma going around the world, they extended that slightly. The Bonney moment with the letters, they copied that to the T. Even her fighting Gyogyo, Alpha coming in. Okay, so they added a slight scene here. In this moment, we see Bonney fight with Gyogyo, but Alpha, in the anime, they show her seeing Bonney as a bigger woman on Gyogyo. In the manga, there's no such scene, so they added it because she said, I could have sworn she looked like a giantess. So she slightly saw it. So this perspective is in the anime, or in the manga. In the anime, we got Alpha's perspective as well, slightly. So that's good. Talk about the medicine. I think they did a good job transitioning from Kuma talking about it and Stussy to her birthday. I mean, her being sad about her dad's letters. I think that was adapted well. Dragon and Kuma and Sabo. Okay, they added, I was looking at this scene. They added Alpha hurting her arm, it looks like. Yeah, they added that. They definitely added that because that's not here. I'm like, huh? Because sometimes, right, because you read the manga and this is so far behind where we are in the actual manga, you forget small things. So I'm like, damn, Alpha hurt her arm. I don't remember that. It's not in the manga. But it makes sense considering what she was trying to do. She's trying to go out, and Alpha being, you know, the B that she is makes sense. And then, of course, you have Connie telling her that. And we see the moment she moves on, she transforms. I think they did a good job extending that scene where Bonney sees the sun for the first time. And of course, Alpha blitzes them. Yeah, she uses the 6 powers in the manga as well. Bonney uses distorted future. I think they do a good job of building that up. And then even the perspective that we get here in the manga, we see a different perspective. Well, here it is, actually. They have the same thing in the manga here. So they adapted it very well, added some small scenes, adapted it amazingly. Amazing. Great episode. This was a great chapter when we read it. Like, subscribe. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.